Man, what is going on with your face?
Dude, I can't even breathe.
Do I smell that bad?
No, it's spring, Ronan.
Yeah, I mean, it is getting a lot warmer. Am I sweating or something?
No, Ronan, I can't inhale pollen. I'm allergic.
Oh, I see. You're one of those.
What does that mean?
Nothing, Jacob. Didn't know we had a liar in APN.
I can't help having allergies.
Yeah, I know, man. Poor you, suffering because of a bunch of flowers.
I was born this way, Ronan. I really can't change anything.
Listen, buddy, I don't want to hear it, okay? Well, I get it. I didn't put on my Dior Sauvage today. Let's just get on with the show. I'm Ronan.
I'm Jacob.
And welcome to show 25.
With the semester flying by and the school year coming to a close, it's everybody's favorite time. Class programming. It's time to choose next year's classes with your counselors. Freshmen have already registered for their classes. However, sophomores will be programming this week and next week. Juniors will also be picking their classes next week as well as the week of the 24th. ELD and RSP will register the 25th and the 26th. Good picking, Apaches.
Just like our Arcadia Fire Department, the Arcadia Police Department hosts their own Explorer program, a unique year-round opportunity for high school students to get a glimpse into what it's like to be an officer. Let's send it to David to find out more about this program.
Aside from the typical duties that Arcadia police officers handle daily, they also happen to facilitate a great opportunity for high school students that helps them get more familiar with law enforcement.
Every week when we host meetings or we have events on the weekends, supervise them. During our meetings, I teach them things about law enforcement, the career, but also about community outreach.
I think it's a good opportunity for any high schooler to want to be a part of the program because ultimately our program is not only for people who want or wish to become police officers. However, it's a program just to gain experience with the community, talking and outreach. It's also to gain your volunteer hours.
We do a lot of PT, especially at the beginning of the meeting. We do push-ups, we do jumping jacks, we do running. Usually when we're done with PT, we go inside and we learn the lesson for the day. It could be traffic stops, high-risk traffic stops, DUI stops. Last week we actually did searching.
I joined this program to gain more insight into what the police department does and to learn things that could be applied to life, such as defense or just easy things like physical training. Kind of a different story for me. I originally wanted to join this program as insight for a possible career path. I wanted to join the military right out of high school just for the college benefit. I mean, with the peanut allergy that I have, that's kind of restricted for me. So right now I'm taking it as another route for possible government careers.
If you're interested in law enforcement, want help with their duties, ride along with officers, or have a heart to help the community, then the Arcadia Explorers program is great for you. Head on to the website down below for more information. This has been David, back to the anchors.
If you're admitted to Cal Poly Pomona, you're probably going to want to come to the Career Center on Tuesday, April 18th during lunch next week. A presentation will be held for more information on some of the benefits of being a Bronco. See you there, future Broncos.
The first annual Social Science Scholarship Award application is now live, and it is only open to seniors. The application can be accessed via the QR code on the flyer around campus. Applicants will need to write an essay with a maximum of 1,000 words. Good luck to all the seniors who are applying.
The history of Asian Americans is not always widely discussed. However, it's important to remember and to learn about the many different Asian cultures, historical figures, as well as pop culture phenomena that have shaped and impacted the United States as well as the world. To get to know more about the class and the teachers behind it, let's hand it over to myself.
History will always have an impactful and important role in our lives. From the restaurants to the stores, and even the variety and diverse languages that we hear in the hallways from time to time. They all have something in common, though. They all have a long and sometimes a very painful history behind them. AAPI, or Asian American Pacific Islander Studies, is a class that will guide you along this subject. People of Asian descent make up 6% of the entire U.S. population, numbering around 20 million. California is home of 6 million Asians as well. Yet for some reason, they lack representation in history, despite their achievements, vibrant cultures, and peoples. Many of our high school courses do not reflect enough of the experiences and discrimination of Asian Americans, often just briefly touching on and acknowledging the various events that Asian citizens and immigrants have had to endure. Understanding the lack of representation as well as wanting to educate AHS students about their roots, culture, and undiscussed history, Mr. Wang and Mr. Wong are here to clarify what their future elective class is about and why to take it.
They should take this class that they are curious about. What Asian American Pacific Islanders go through today, and especially in light of like all the recent hate crimes that have kind of occurred since COVID. You could become like more aware and become more active in like how you approach living here in a democracy.
A vast majority, an overwhelming majority of our student population is Asian. This is the culturally responsive thing to do. What is this course about? It's more than history. It's not just about, of course, we're going to talk a little bit about, the Asian American immigration experience. But it's so much more than that. We're going to dive into things like culture. Like, maybe we'll do a study of boba. How did it come to, the United States, and how has it changed when it first came to where it is today?
The United States is one of the most vastly diverse countries in the entire world. Learning about our cultures and connecting with our communities will make the lines that divide us disappear and instead bring us together. This has been Jacob. Back to the anchors in the studio.
Orchestra Dance Company is holding another amazing performance on the 27th and the 28th at 7 p.m. and the following day on the 29th at 6 p.m. The tickets are now on pre-sale for $15. General admission is $20 for VIP. If you didn't get a chance to get the tickets during pre-sale, you can buy it at the door for $20 and $25 for VIP. You can also get a discount by using your valid student ID and get $5 off your ticket purchase. Don't miss this chance to support and appreciate their hard work and enjoy the art of movement.
An exciting visit is happening in exactly 2 weeks. Monsieur Benoit Labat, a representative from the French consulate, is visiting Arcadia High School on the 28th from 3:40 to 4:30 p.m. in the lecture hall. He will be there to promote summer programs, internships, and career opportunities for students with knowledge of French. Au revoir.
Excitement is in the air at Holly Avenue Elementary as students and staff are anticipating the completion of their brand new buildings, which hope to offer a comfortable and pristine learning experience for all. Let's go to Adam for more information.
Holly Avenue is getting a major upgrade. Over the past spring break, new classrooms have been moved over to the campus for the rest of the construction to be finished. I reached out to the Director of Facility and Operational Services for an interview and tour around the site.
My name is Tony Bars. I am the Director of Facilities and Operational Services. I oversee facilities, the construction here, maintenance, operations, and transportation. The project essentially, construction started in December, but we had started planning about a year and a half before that. A lot of it came from the need to replace portable classrooms that are deteriorating past their life expectancy, replacing 12 portables with like-sized classrooms, in addition with adding some breakout rooms and things of that nature as well. So the biggest issue that we have faced so far during construction is the actual rain that has happened these past several months. I don't think anybody anticipated, and it's created a lot of issues when it comes to working with the dirt because of the soil conditions getting too wet and making it difficult for us to pour concrete. However, because this building is built in a factory, we were able to save some time, and a lot of the construction was done inside the factory. So once we had the foundation set, we were able to set them over the spring break and get everything up to par where we are right now. So currently the progress of the project is about close to 50% done. And we do anticipate this project to be open and ready for the start of the new school year so that students and teachers can occupy it.
I had such a hard time getting to class today.
Yeah, you don't look that athletic.
Let's just get through this so I can go home.
You're right. Have you been keeping up with our Apache sports teams lately?
Yeah. They did pretty well last week.
Yep, and last week they did great at the Arcadia Invitational track meet, too.
Yeah. Hey, Amish.
Come on, man. Are you okay? We gotta get you some medicine. You can't even deliver your own lines. Anyways, let's send it over to Amish to let us know more about how our Apaches are doing.
Thank you, Ronan. This week has been incredibly successful for our Apaches, and one special team that has been dominating their competition this season is baseball. Let's go to Aaron to see how they did this week.
After dropping 2 games last week to non-league opponents, the Arcadia Apaches are looking to bounce back with a home game against Burroughs.
On Tuesday, the Borough Bears came to town. On the mound for the Apaches was the righty Ian Hofstetter, previously sporting a sub-1 ERA. His stuff was quickly on point as he ran through the Bears lineup. The Apaches offense started off slow, but in the 4th, the Apaches broke the 0-0 tie after a 2-run double by Devin Estridge and an RBI single by Fernando Palencia. This crooked number in the 3rd was enough to take the win as Ian Hofstetter completed the game, only allowing 1 run. as the Apaches finished with a score of 4-1 and improved their record to 16-3.
Great work by the boys this week. Their next game is tonight against Burroughs, so let's all wish them luck as they look to complete their season sweep of the Bears. This has been Aaron. Now let's go back to Amish in the studio.
Nice work, guys. Next, we want to give a huge congrats to everyone who participated in this year's Arcadia Invitational track meet. Let's head to Kiley for an overview of the event.
This past weekend, our very own track held the 2023 Arcadia Invitational track meet with athletes coming from all over the country. A total of 690 schools from 36 states and even 3 countries participated in this year's Invitational. Many national records were broken, new personal records made, and many, many more celebrations. Granada Hills tied a meet record in the boys 4x100. Hannah Mole from Capital broke the National Federation record in girls pole vault with a 15-0 clearance, and her sister came in second right after her. Guess winning is in their genes. We also want to congratulate our amazing Apaches and their feats from this weekend. Congratulations to Weber Lin, Gibran Roslin, Jack Liu, and Brandon Chang for their amazing race and qualifying in the Invitational Distance Medley. And a huge congratulations to one of our own members, Rena Shea, who placed 3rd in the open 800-meter race. Great job to everyone who participated in the Invitational. It was another year of broken records and remarkable wins. Don't forget to check out all the field events in our channel from start to end. This has been Kiley, back to the studio.
Here in the studio, we have different competitors and a champion from the Arcadia Invitational. We have APN's very own Rena Shea, who won 3rd place in the 800-meter race during the Invitational. We also have Brandon Chang and Jack Liu, who competed in the Invitational for the Invitational Distance Medley. So Rena, congratulations on winning 3rd place. What work did you do to achieve this?
Well, this race required a lot of mental and physical preparations, so during some of my toughest workouts, I try to maintain a positive mindset, and also being consistent in my training with both hard and easy runs has helped me achieve this accomplishment.
And what do you have planned for your future races?
I definitely want to break the 5-minute barrier in the mile, but other than that, I don't expect too much for myself. I just want to take this season as far as I can and hopefully qualify for state.
So Brandon, how was your experience competing in the Invitational, and what did you learn?
So my experience wasn't what I wanted to get out of it, but I definitely learned from it. Going into Friday night's race, I was definitely really nervous. I was a bit stressed, and that led to me hitting a mental barrier, but I came back Saturday more relaxed, and I was able to put up a pretty good mile. So overall, I took away, I just need to stay relaxed and be confident in myself.
And Jack, how did you prepare for the Invitational, and what did you learn from it?
I prepared for the Invitational by sleeping and resting a lot. I learned to not be stressed during these times and to just believe in myself.
Thank you, Brandon, Rita, and Jack for being here with us today. Before we go back to the anchors, let's recap the sports scores from throughout the week. On Monday, boys golf placed 6th in the Riverside Poly meet with a team score of 414. Badminton won their match versus Alhambra with a score of 19-2. On Tuesday, softball lost 6-1 versus Burroughs. Boys volleyball won 3-0 against Burbank, and boys tennis won 18-0 against Pasadena. Swim won in their meet versus Pasadena, and golf won 1st place in their 4th Pacific League meet, clinching the Pacific League Championship for Arcadia. Great work, everyone. On Wednesday, track won in their meet versus Crescenta Valley, and boys volleyball won 3-0 against Pasadena. Finally, for Thursday's slate of sports, badminton won 19-2 versus Mira Costa. Boys golf placed 1st in the Pacific League meet with a score of 403. Swim won in their meet versus Glendale, and finally, boys volleyball swept Crescenta Valley with a score of 3-0. Phew, that was a lot of scores this week, along with a lot of wins. This has been Amish with this week's sports, and now let's head back to the anchors at the anchors desk.
You know, Jacob, I've been asking around, and nobody else thinks I smell bad. You really got a pollen allergy?
Yeah, like, I've literally been telling you for like the last 15 minutes, Ronan. But like, I've been feeling better though. Able to breathe through my nose now.
Well, that's good. Anyways, I'm really sorry about how I was acting before. Here, I bought you some flowers to make you feel better.
Ronan, can you put that away, please?
Wait, why? What, so now you don't like my gifts either?
Ronan, please.
Listen, man, I haven't done anything to you. I do not like this attitude. Look at this actor. Whatever, it's okay. Don't forget to follow us on all of our socials down below. This has been Ronan. And Jacob. Jacob.